discussed it with senior counsel. We will get a legal opinion on this, but we will seriously consider the two options that the committee has put before us, and that is the one to either do it in a closed session or to submit a document to the chair with the name before the committee concludes its work. Thank you, Chair.
Honorable Matthews.
Just a clarity question. Why before the committee finishes its work and not even in the next couple days? Like why would the legal opinion, etc., take such a long time?
Can I note hands of members who want to speak? Honorable Malema, Honorable Sangoni, Honorable Skosana.
No, thanks, Chair. You know, NDPP, it's so embarrassing because behind there is a senior counsel. You see what we are paying for? This is what we are paying for. She brought a senior counsel here. She still wants to be consulting somewhere, how? When you brought a senior counsel here? How much per hour are we paying the senior counsel brought by the NDPP? We can't accept that. At the end of today's session, we'll ask the media to leave, and she will have to give us that name. We can't leave here without that name. The senior counsel is here. It means there's going to be another second senior counsel. How much is that going to cost us? As government. These are the resources of the state we're speaking about that the NDPP should be looking after. So we need that name before we leave here, Chair. When we finish, we excuse the members of the media and the public, we have a closed session, and then we are given the name here. There's no any other consultation which can be made anywhere else. When they brought a senior counsel here, we understood his presence to be meaning on such matters, they want to quickly consult and be able to provide answers. Now we're being told something else before the committee conclude its work. Seated there, seated here, I don't know when is this committee concluding its work. And she's saying she's going on a retirement in January. Someone is going to come and say, no, I'm new, I don't understand, I still want to familiarize myself with the environment, like the one who took the whole year familiarizing themselves and not giving deputies responsibilities. We're going to have the same problem. So we shouldn't allow that. We shouldn't allow that. So please, Chair, I suggest when we close, we have a closed session, we get the name.
Honorable Sangun.
Thank you very much, Chair. No, I think to a large extent I've been covered by Honorable Malem, because what I was going to say is that there are no two options for consideration, Advocate Batohi. We normally take decisions here based on a majority, and I think the majority of members were agreeing to a closed session, and which session we understood to be happening today. I remember Honorable Mates even said we can break and have that discussion. So I think that is what was most acceptable to the committee in terms of the deliberations. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Chair.
Honorable Skosana.
Thank you, Chair. I think that we should in fact agree that that has to happen now, SC. You know, this issue of postponement, for me, it reminds me of why we are in this problem in this country. You have the Sezo-Menyiwe case which has been going for long, for a very long time. We are still talking about Sezo-Menyiwe because the justice system is failing our people. We can't have a NDPP here with us here, sitting with us here, and then it's going to go and ask for a legal opinion elsewhere. We are here. Last week we had Advocate Johnson. He left some documents, no attachment. Now we are here again, we are going back to that. It's unacceptable, Chair. It's unacceptable, Chair. For me, it's like, yeah, thank you, Chair.
But I did not hear what you are saying. What are you saying, Honorable Skosana?
I'm saying this must happen now, Chair. Thank you.
Honorable Sols.
Advocate, it is extremely disappointing. I shared my views earlier, and I was hoping that you would see how the committee is accommodating what you are saying, but you are not returning the same gesture. And perhaps it's not even a gesture, it is. This committee is constituted constitutionally. You have a constitutional obligation as a witness, a credible witness, to assist us in this investigation. By you withholding that information, even though we are providing a closed session for you, is very disappointing. And you would be responsible yourself for now tainting your legacy here. After having served with so much excellence and tact internationally and here in the country, to come here at almost the end of your journey in the profession with the NPA, for you to now appear as though you would prioritize the protection of one person over and above the protection of South African citizens. I would implore you, I would urge you to reconsider and make it a point that we do a closed session today and you share with us the evidence that you have that we can use in our investigation for this purpose. So I stand with the House, with my fellow colleagues, that you have to give us that name today during a closed session. That is the best we can do. Thank you, Chair.
Well, the motion is agreed to. At the end of today's session, or at the end of today's proceedings, we shall have that closed session. Thank you. Eh? No, I said that at the end of today's proceedings, we shall immediately have a closed session.
You must remember that immediately does not mean now.
I have simplified it for every one of you to understand. At the end of today's proceedings, we shall immediately have a closed session. And in this case, it resonates with what Honorable Nomvalo is saying, that immediately does not mean.
If I may, Chair, thank you very much. I understand the reason why this committee wants the name. This relates to it goes to the very heart of your mandate. And I want to, Chair, respectfully say that in response to, I think it's Honorable Saul's and maybe other members also, I'm not protecting an individual. So I want to be clear, because if I was protecting a member of the NPA, I would not have referred the matter for a criminal investigation. I take it very seriously, and that matter is being investigated. Criminal charges are being investigated. So there's absolutely no issue of protecting any individual. It's just that we have rights in the Constitution, and we must respect those rights. And as the National Prosecuting Authority, we have, as a matter of policy, we have never disclosed the names of people that are the subject of any investigation, even disciplinary matters and criminal investigations. We, as a matter of policy, do not do that. So I hear what the House is deciding. I will have to confer with my counsel again. And to Honorable Malema, just to say that council has indicated, this is a serious constitutional issue, and we don't want to be disrespectful at all. Council needs to understand the context of what happens in these hearings so that we can get good advice that is properly contextualized. It's not just requesting something in a vacuum. So in that sense, I asked, the indulgence, but we hear what the committee is saying, and I will have to consult with the council again before the closed session, Chair. Thank you.